Are you tired of all those tutorials telling you, just practice enough and you'll become an artist? That's really nonsense. Technique alone is craftsmanship, not art. The truth is, great art comes from a simple mental shift, not from talent. It comes from combining already existing ideas in new creative ways and allowing them to manifest through you. In this video, I'll show you through the work of different artists how this looks in practice. And by the end, I'll guide you through a simple method to help you shape your own artistic ideas. Hilma af Klint didn't arrive at her visual language through pure technique, but through an inner idea, strongly influenced by spirituality, nature observation, and theosophy. She spent years drawing, collecting, reading, and from all that developed her own visual language. Plant forms, geometric symbols, combined with spiritual concepts. She translated her experiences and thoughts into forms, colors, and structures that no one had seen before. She began with traditional studies and eventually found a visual language that went deeper than any technique, not through endless repetition, but by integrating everything that interested her into her work. Piet Mondrian is known to many for his geometric grids in primary colors, but that didn't come out of nowhere. Mondrian spent decades painting in a classical style, primarily landscapes and natural motifs. Eventually he realized he wasn't interested in mere representation but in what lay beneath. He began to deconstruct natural forms, simplifying and reducing them until only what was essential to him remained. Lines, planes, colors in clear inner order. He didn't arrive there through endless repetition of landscape painting, but by looking beyond the visible world, but striving to make the underlying structure visible. Just as Hilma af Klint translated the invisible into forms, Mondrian revealed the order behind the visible. Yayoi Kusama worked with dots, mirrors, and repetition, creating entire worlds. What many don't know, these motifs stemmed from deep psychological experiences. She sought a way to grasp the intangible and developed a visual language that is both obsessive and clear. Repeatedly, the same forms, the same patterns, not out of calculation but from intrinsic motivation. Her work is an attempt to make an inner reality visible, one that cannot be expressed in words. While Hilma af Klint transformed the invisible into symbolism and Mondrian sought the order in the visible, Kusama made the inner visible in the outer world, creating a realm where boundary dissolves. Are you searching for your own visual language and feel stuck internally? I have a free drawing guide for you that can help you get moving again. You'll find the link in the box. And if you feel you can't progress alone and desire a creative community, feel free to check out my Patreon, also linked down below. But how do you now arrive at your own artistic idea? Instead of continuing to practice in circles, sometimes you just need a clear starting point and a method that reconnects you with your own ideas. So do this. Step 1. Observe everything. Read, listen, observe. Look at art that interests you, but also everyday things that at first glance have nothing to do with art. Listen to music, notice colors, sounds, bird songs, whatever speaks to you. The more you observe, the more you have to work with later. But mere consumption doesn't help. Without action, everything remains only in your head. So go to step number 2. Write everything down. Note everything that touches or intrigues you. A snippet of a sentence, an image, a form, a feeling. Whether it fits together or makes sense doesn't matter. You need material. Think of art like a campfire. You're gathering wood. Without wood, the fire can't keep burning. And then step 3, connect. Look at your collected ideas and ask yourself, what happens if I connect this with that? What if I apply these thoughts to that topic? Here begins a creative moment, not through magic, but through encounter, through connection, through a shift. And here comes your personal action plan. Get ready. Take a moment now and write down 3 things that currently interest you or are right now on your mind. No matter how trivial or absurd they may seem, a specific smell, a geometric pattern, a sentence from a conversation. The main thing is that it touches you in some way. Then visualize all 3. Doodle them, paint them, jot down thoughts, play around with them. And now, don't just put the note away, carry it with you. Place it in your sketchbook, put it in your pocket, or on your desk. Let your gaze settle and notice how your perception slowly begins to change. And go outside. Without music, without a phone, just take a walk. Let these 3 things work within you without pressure. Give them space to evolve. Look at the world and feel what resonates with your thoughts. And after a week, take another closer look. Has something changed? Has your perspective shifted and your perception? Have new connections formed and new perspective opened up? And that's where art emerges, not from nothing, but from what's already there, reassembled with your unique perspective. Try it out, not tomorrow, now. It doesn't require enlightenment, just the first step, right now. And if you are still frustrated when what you put on the page just doesn't feel right, this next video might be exactly what you need.